Hello, welcome once again to this interesting episode of Flourishing Hub here at Church of Uganda Family TV. And just like I always say, I brag about this show because it is one of the best shows majorly centered on youth empowerment, youth inspiration, things like that. Somehow, somewhere you might agree with me that in society, we, the young people, have a particular kind of aspect the other people look at us as. So it is always very important that we ourselves, the young people, get to a certain steps where the community will view you as someone who is important, not as the other word they always say, a nuisance in society. So, ladies and gentlemen, as we always hear on Flourishing Hub, we always have a number of pillars which we flow on. And these are just four of them, one of which is money, how to make use of money, and not just spending it anyhow because you have received it. Also, we have a pillar of mentorship. You cannot do away in this world. If you want to succeed, you have to have someone guiding you, someone leading you to a particular direction or destination. Also, we do daring in here. You would dare people to into opportunities, different opportunities. There are times when you feel so comfortable in a place, yet there could be an opportunity. And then here, what we do at Flourishing Hub is to dare you into that particular opportunity or into that space. Also, we have an aspect of strategy. You must be with a plan if you want to succeed in life. So those are the four pillars we flow on. And remember, this show is powered by Young and Flourishing, a very, very important company, of course, and which is also spearheaded by our own, who is Herbert Sabiti, gearing up this discussion. So today is quite interesting. I have a number of young people, just like I've told you, the show is always about young people. Even you can hear the people sponsoring us, Young and Flourishing. So I have a number of them here, and of course they will be introducing us to themselves, and they're going to be telling us specifically the training they get from Young and Flourishing, how it is being helpful to them, how impactful it is, and of course how it is changing somehow, somewhere, their behavior or their life. So it is a pleasure that you're going to be enjoying with us. Most importantly, you, the young person, that you can sit back there and enjoy listening in to from your fellow young people. So right here with me is the chairperson, or I can say the big man of the crew, is just besides me, and I want you immediately start off by greeting us and of course welcoming your fellow colleagues that you've come with.
Okay, thank you so much. As you've heard, my name is Vision Nimusima, and I happen to be the chairperson of the Youth Force, which is a group under Young and Flourishing. A student at Makerere University from the College of Engineering, Design, Art and Technology, said that. And more about what I do, I'm doing a course in land economics, a Bachelor's of Science in land economics. And I'm also a nerd, a tech nerd. I'm passionate about, technology, software development. Yeah, that's a simple introduction I can give about myself.
Wow.
So I'll let...
Okay, thank you so much. I think parents, you've heard it very well there. When you're naming your children, you must be very, very intentional. So the gentleman is called Vision, and I really know he has a vision. So please, the next.
Well, thank you so much. My name is Ainebawazi Clara from the Institute of Survey and Land Management in Tebe, and I'm doing a diploma in land management and valuation.
Okay, very interesting. Please, the gentleman.
Yes, my name's Namgira John Paul. I'm from the College of Engineering, Design, Art and Technology, said that. Yes, I'm under the Youth Force.
Okay.
I'm also doing some other outside things, like I'm a musician.
Okay.
I have a band, a live band.
I think we shall get to be entertained somehow. Yeah. Okay. All right, sure. Thank you. The lady.
No, thank you so much. My name is Arjuna Tumwebaze Cecilia. I'm a student at the Institute of Survey and Land Management, pursuing a diploma in land management and valuation.
Okay, that's great. And of course, the gentleman.
Yes, hello viewers. My name is Jethro Nwahereza. Yeah, doing a diploma in land surveying at the Institute of Land Survey and Management. Yeah, I'm great to be and honored, by the way, to be here with the great thinkers, because I really love the motivation. I'm actually already motivated being here with you.
Very great.
Yeah.
It is quite a big team here with us, and of course, These are the people that are going to be taking us through what their training has been like at Young and Flourishing. But most important, how do you get to be selected to go for training at Young and Flourishing?
Well, I think it's an opportunity, and usually opportunities can find you anywhere. So most of us here, we are students. Not most of us, all of us are students, and we were going for an internship. I was going for an internship personally, and on reaching at the internship place, I got an opportunity to hear about Young and Flourishing. So, is that all? Can I continue?
Hey, it is, you can continue.
Well, I reached there. I was the first one to reach there, and I heard about it. You know, in brief, there is Young and Flourishing. There is a book, and I've always wanted, to interest myself in reading. And there was a book called Young and Flourishing. So on reaching there, an opportunity came up, and I got to be trained. And usually the trainings happen before the internship thing begins. So from the trainings, we do at least 1.5 hours at least. So we get to be trained in different aspects of life, and usually these usually be out of the context of internship, what we study. So it was really a great opportunity, and we really welcomed it, and it's helping us as we are going to be talking about it.
Okay, yeah, that's very interesting. So Clara, your name is Clara, right?
Yeah, Clara.
Thank you. So what has been the training like in Young and Flourishing to you?
The training at Young and Flourishing, it has been mostly it has been an interactive session. Interact with friends, get new ideas that you use in your daily life.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I can do.
Very interesting. And for your case,
Yes,
Sam?
the
What,
training.
how has been the training like?
The training has been, I think it's a great experience to me. Yes, because I've not been involved in such
Trainings.
It's just with people sharing ideas. We have developed many ideas as a group. We are improving. Actually, we are also going to improve on what we have been doing, because many of us have skills, but you may be like you want focus on profession. But after this training, we were emphasized to focus more on our skills or talents to get to earn money. So it's been a great experience.
Okay. And has it also been a great experience?
Yeah, it has been, because with Young and Flourishing, it is something that is educational, inspirational, so many more others. I'm sure after this, I'm going to do something about it that is going to inspire other youth out there.
Okay, very interesting. So how I understand that Young and Flourishing, there could be an aspect of networking. They teach you to network.
Yes,
Is it also there?
Wow,
Yeah.
that's actually the best, my favorite part
Okay.
in it, right? Because actually I didn't know any of these,
Oh.
right? So every morning I feel like I'm attached to them. Every morning, every time I wake up, I'm attached to them. Each day, when I feel like I've not talked to them, I feel it's an obligation for me to do so, right? So I'm really attached to them, so they're networking, and then I'm always expanding, bringing in new people every now and then, and they really love it. Yeah, because it's like a family, more than even a family.
Oh, wow.
There's that bondage, like you feel you're connected to them each moment. Like even when you feel like you missed their call, you panic and you're like, seriously, why? I have to call them back. So that's how we are.
So how has been your training so far?
My training so far has really been good, great, actually even excellent, because each day I learn and unlearn new things and even the old stuff. So it has always given me that space to learn outside the box. So I'm always thinking of what next. Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm going to ask this question to every person here. Before joining this training, how can you describe your past?
Well, that's a good one. So before the training, I really thought I wouldn't be doing some things, and I really thought there was something like we are always stuck on some things in life. You're stuck on maybe I can't wake up early in the morning. My time is 7, but all that has changed. Instead of speaking, if I'm to to say them all, they will lack what to say. But to speak, to talk about one of them is that I was not a good time manager.
Oh.
I was not a good time manager. And I thought I'm not a morning person. But I am. I actually am
You just
a morning
discovered.
person. Yeah, I'm a morning person.
Okay.
And maybe another thing is I was not good at reading books.
Oh. That's a
Let
very
it
big
be,
problem.
let it be novels. I always hear people saying they love reading novels. Because you see, for us people, I said I'm in tech, we tend to divert to being hooked on something. But I can tell you, I learned how to read books. I love reading books, and I'm sure I'm going to continue reading books. I'm going to leave others for a chance to say out some of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Please.
Okay, thank you so much. How I can describe my past? Before I joined Young and Flourishing, I was not involved in most things. I've been a girl living a girl life. So when I joined Young and Flourishing, first of all, I used not to. I used to fear people. I fear people. I used not to do the public speaking and what.
Okay.
But now at Young and Flourishing, I learned how to communicate to people, how to interact with people. Also, as you said, we have 4 pillars in Young and Flourishing. I'll emphasize on money mostly. You know, girls, we spend a lot.
Yeah,
So,
big spender.
yeah, I used to spend a lot of money on, I think almost everything.
We understand.
Yeah, I think almost
get it.
everything. But when I join Young and Flourishing,
Yeah.
at least now I know if I get money,
You don't
I
spend or you save.
I either save or I invest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Spending comes last.
Yeah, spending comes last.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, very interesting. Please.
Yes, my experience, like my past
Yeah,
experience,
yes.
before I joined Young and Flourishing, yeah, you know, there are many things that we take for granted. Like, for example, planning for a day. Yeah, I'm learning how to plan for a day because our MD, Mr. Sabit, told us you can spend 12 hours of waste when you have done nothing.
Nothing. Sure.
But we are taught, we are trained to wake up at a certain time, plan for a day, do something, as in, so pass through a day as in according to the plan. Yeah, that's how you can. Yes. Then another thing is we like before I came to Young and Flourishing, we have been taking we have been doing some things as hobbies, and you are not actually into it. You think you are going to finish university and get a job, but the guy has tried to scare us that there are no jobs. Okay, in a good way, so that we can focus on innovation side. And
Sure.
Yes, we should study and try our focus on our professionals, but again, the innovation side is also a crucial thing. We should earn from that. Yeah, I think
Okay.
that's.
All right. Can you tell us about your past?
Yes, please. Before, I am someone who is actually having that fear to try out something.
Okay.
But with at Young and Flourishing, we are actually trained to dare doing something, try it out, and it may come out the way you want it. And then the other thing, with Young and Flourishing, it is where one will discover something that is hidden in them. Like he said, he thought he's not a morning person,
yes.
but he is after discovering, because we work on time. Arriving there, it is at a certain time and you have to be there. Yeah, so you have we have discovered that we are some people, but that we are not seeing in ourselves, but we are.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Very interesting. Please.
Wow. I just enjoy listening to them talking before I do, because I feel like I'm a combination of all of them, right? Because I'm not I don't wake up early, I have no time to begin daring. But then that was my past, because not daring out. The best thing that I would do is just write down probably an idea and then let it be. But right now I feel like I'm always there. whenever I'm moving and then I have an idea and I write it down, I'm always there to always, I have to do it. So I have to dare it out. Even if it fails, I have no problem with that. So I always enjoy daring. That's the change I've had after being introduced into the training of Young and Flourishing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Now, can we talk about you've now elaborated out your past. So, depending on that past that has been put out, the past you have, do you think you can make it in life now?
Definitely. I'm not afraid of my past because first I think I've learned not to, fear about the past because it has already happened. There's nothing I'm going to do about it. So I'm not afraid I'm going to fail in life at one point in a moment.
Okay.
So definitely I'm going to make it.
Yeah. Very good. Let me first go to the gentleman. So they were scaring you that there are no jobs. Do you think you're going to make it in life? Because seriously, the jobs are not so many.
Automatically, yes, because wherever, for me, where I am now, it wasn't even in my dreams. There are some things you gain in life and you weren't, like you're trying to get a phone, like this phone, and you get an iPhone.
An iPhone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm actually.
You're already seeing.
I'm seeing progress.
Okay. That's great.
Well, I'm going to first talk about what he said, that they are scaring us that there are no jobs. What I've learned from Young and Flourishing, it's not that after school you're going to apply somewhere and get a job. No, at Young and Flourishing we are trained to be creative and innovative.
Okay.
So you can come up with an idea and it can become an opportunity to you, and you start from there, and that can be your job instead of you applying or you wait like for years or more without a job. Getting back to your question, yeah, I definitely think I will make it in life, because currently I'm developing new ideas. I think from my fellow people here, yeah, they bring in new ideas, and if you reflect on your past and the ideas they bring, you see some solution somewhere somehow.
Sure.
So I definitely think I will make it.
Oh, wow. Wonderful. You want to add something?
Yeah, I wanted to talk about what another thing we were taught in line with the question. We were also taught on how to monetize our skills. So making use of our skills, not only relying on the jobs, like how he has said it, to look for a way of monetizing our skills and get, something from it. Because in this world, we realize that it's a hustle world, a gig world. You have to get gigs so that you can keep on moving. Yeah, that's what I can add.
All right. Please. Do you think you're going to make it in life?
Yeah. Definitely.
Okay.
Because with Young and Flourishing, there's this other pillar that we have of mentorship. I believe when we have people to talk to about what we are going through and then what we are planning to do, because we have skills that we are seated on. When you talk to someone, and of course they can get any means of helping you, I'm sure those skills can be developed. Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. Sir,
Wow.
are we going to make it in life?
Well, it's going to be a good question to me because I feel like life is through levels, right? And I believe we have all developed from our past to where we are right now. Before, what we used to think about money, weren't daring, our strategy, and now we've made it where we are. So I feel like life is levels. So if we make it from one level to another level, you've really made it, and you really need to celebrate that. So I think at the level we are on, yeah, we are good to go. So we are getting to the next level. Am I going to make it in life? Definitely, we are going to make it in life, whether I like it or not.
I love that. Thank you so much. So, can we talk about basically as young people, there are challenges we do face, and majorly when we are aspiring to do things. Can we talk about some of the challenges we, the young people, are facing? Majorly, is some of those maybe that you interfaced with?
There are many challenges, but I think the major challenge is the major challenge is we like comfort, which we haven't attained.
Okay.
And I think we are getting comfortable in a place where we don't belong. Maybe at our homes, maybe in whichever place. We are getting more comfortable because they are still providing for us. And I think it's the biggest challenge we are facing.
Okay.
And I think it's one of the reasons why we pulled out this name, Youth Force. So we want to force ourselves from that. I can call it an enemy of being comfortable.
Okay.
Fine, we deserve the comfort after we've worked, but for now, let's not get comfortable. Let's try to expand ourselves, to explode and explore any opportunities so that we can provide our comfort in the future, in the years to come.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very interesting. So, any challenges you could be
Well,
aware of?
Other challenge I can talk about maybe ignorance.
Okay.
Yeah, because most of the youth I will still emphasize on the point of jobs. Because most youth, they're ignorant. They think after all that they will get a job, and yeah. So I think most of the youth, we are shallow-minded. Yeah, reach at a point, you know you're going to get a job, so your mind stops there. At that point, you know you have to get a job. So you do not bring in the creative part, like thinking beyond the box. Yeah,
Wow.
that can be my major.
Clara doesn't seem to have humble words. All right. What challenges will you be facing as one group?
According to me, I think this is like it is nationwide. It's a big problem in our country. Like we have a problem. Like youth, we are neglected. Yeah. Besides, like we have to be innovative, but there are some others who are not innovative like us.
Yeah.
Who after campus have to get jobs and live on. Yes. So we have been neglected. Yeah, in offices. So when we took as a youth, they don't want to work out with us.
Experience of 10 years.
10 years. Wow. What challenges do you think are hindering a young group?
One of them, I would call it planning.
Planning.
We are not planning for what we are supposed to do. Say you've come out with an idea, you're not planning for it, or even daring to start it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fear.
Yes.
But somehow we are hindered by finances.
Yeah.
You find you have the idea, but you cannot really execute it because you don't have the actual funds.
And then adding on that,
Yes, please.
saying you have the idea but you don't have the funds, then look for the people to fund you. Look for those connections.
Not
Do
wait.
not
How?
sit back.
How?
You interact with different people. No, at some
Networking.
point,
Yeah.
at some point you may get someone, and they may be in your favor.
People might steal your idea.
That is where we can get in a point of mentors.
Okay.
Mentors can help you out on such things.
Yeah, you guys must be trained well.
Well, I'll talk about one of the major problems they are hitting up on very many youth. It is we all think about, we are trapped, enclaved in our past. You know, when you feel like your past, you had a bad past, I don't know, a poor background, my parents were poor, my parents didn't provide this, you know. Each time you think that, like that, come on, there's no way you're going to move.
How do I get
You're
over that?
stuck.
'Cause
You need a
there's-
mentor. We've been talking about mentors,
And
so
actually,
we need mentors to help us realize that we are not supposed to be enclaved around our past. It's a big challenge actually, worldwide.
Okay.
Worldwide, you know, you feel like my parent was drunk. I had, I was being abused. Come on, you're better than that. You're not your parent. You're right. Then I think the other thing I can talk about, I think she talked about being innovative.
Innovative.
Yeah. So you always have to open up your mind to learning, right? Because this is a fast growing world. Open up, do research, read the books, because someone talked about read the books. You know, it's not a challenge. I know it can be a challenge to some of us because reading has also never been my thing, but now I love it because every time I wake up I feel like I need to read.
You need to read.
Yeah, because
Wow.
it just changes your way of thinking. So improve your mindset. If you feel like you need to wake up in the morning. If you feel like you need to read a book, read the book and make sure you read the book.
Okay,
Yeah.
let me take you back a little bit. You talked about maybe putting it in mind
Yeah.
that maybe my family were not rich and all that.
Yes.
Things. There are also some stereotypes attributed to that. You find you're out there working, but
Yeah.
in the village, people know that your family you're poor, and even some people keep on saying such.
That you're poor.
That your family you're poor.
Wow.
They keep reminding you actually
That you're poor.
So
No.
how do you get over that?
Well, it's a value.
Mm.
You know, one of the values I think I learned myself is never think about what people tell me or have a mindset about
Oh, yeah.
me. You know, if I'm Jethro, if this is Clara, if John Paul Vision, that is who you are. You know, Cecilia, that's who you are. And that's what defines you. You know yourself better than him, or she knows herself better than I do know her, right? So each time she gets up, she motivates herself. Probably, so, so she motivates herself to, you know,
Oh, yeah.
Cecilia, you can do better.
Mm.
If I come, I think trash talking and you know, it doesn't help her
Right, yeah, yeah.
because she knows it in her head. You know what?
Mm.
Today I'm better than yesterday, and tomorrow I'm going to be better than today, and then like that.
Oh yeah. We left home to change
Can
home.
I add
Exactly.
something?
Yeah.
Adding on the, you say fears or the
Challenges.
on the challenges
challenges.
as the youth that we face. I can add a challenge of someone not making a plan or not being strategic. As we are trained to be strategic, to make a plan. If it is a day, plan for a day. What are you going to do through that day? If it is, let's say, a week, you have a busy week, plan for a week, for that week, and see how you manage your time and what you're going to do through it. I think it can also help.
You're right.
Yeah,
You wanted to add something?
I wanted to add on what you
Oh, okay. Okay, very, very interesting there. I think you are all now getting into the discussion. But we really have to go for a very short break and return with more. I guess it is heating up.